What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today we have some awesome Star Wars news, but before we do get into that, remember hit the subscribe, like, and notification bell as we are fast approaching 4,000 subscribers. Get the video and the channel trending. Don't forget I have a membership and a merch store. Without further ado, let's start today's episode. Now, with the Mandalorian and Bad Batch having relatively similar things that we know, with Omega and Grogu being at the forefront with the two shows. We know that the charge was led by Moff Gideon with the intent of capturing Grogu, and Dr. Hemlock now with capturing, yes, none other than Omega, as that is the main goal now in season 3 of the Bad Batch. But in the Mandalorian season 2, we know that Moff had recaptured, or that was the case of trying to get him back of Grogu, but we know how those plans went, as Din did not let that happen, and he ended up rescuing the child. Now in Mandalorian season 3, it has proved that Moff had his own nefarious plans as well. Now, Gideon was obsessed, we know, with creating a clone of himself, which we ended up seeing that in season 3 when we do get kind of like a glimpse of other clones when you see Din Djarin walking around. Now, during each of the appearances of Moff Gideon in season 3 of The Mandalorian, it proved that he was after one thing, and that is power. He liked to wield it, showcase it, and brag about it, as we have seen. Now, this could be the reason why he ended up invading Mandalore to steal the natural resources to create Beskar-infused armor and for himself and his stormtroopers, and it was why his intent to capture Grogu was so primary. Now, Gideon didn't just want to create just a clone of himself. No. He wanted to do the same thing that Palpatine wanted to do. He wanted to harness the power of the Force. Now, as he did meet with the Shadow Council multiple times, we saw Moff Gideon denying his obsession with clones. But later, we know that his intentions were clear when speaking to Din. But if Project Necromancer had been in the works for so long, why was Gideon so intent on hiding away on Mandalore? Why didn't he just share his research and findings with the council? Well, because maybe he had bigger plans, guys. Maybe his plans were to rule the galaxy for himself, so he can now obviously own and take over what is the Empire. But as we know, that does not work out for him at the very end of season 3 of The Mandalorian. But it could very well be, as there was always rumors, that potentially that was a clone version of himself. But if this was indeed very much Moff Gideon himself, we know this. He was using midi-chlorians for himself and his own purposes, and he was betraying the Empire by hiding what he was working on behind the scenes. But overall, Project Necromancer is something that has been around for a long time, and we see now in Star Wars' The Bad Batch Season 3 how much important it really is to the Star Wars franchise. Guys, thank you so much for tuning into today's video. For more Star Wars content like this, make sure to drop a comment down below on today's video. Make sure to also hit the subscribe, like, and notification bell as we're fast approaching 4,000 subscribers and we get the video and channel trending, and I'll catch you guys in tomorrow's video.